Hello to all of you listening and following the Compassion Wisdom channel. Have you ever stopped and asked yourself, where does the true value of a person lie? What is true happiness? Amidst the hustle and bustle of modern life, when the measure of success seems to be confined to bank accounts, luxurious houses, expensive cars, or fleeting fame, are we unintentionally overlooking invisible but eternal values? You may see somewhere there are people, even with empty hands, two bare hands, holding no valuable material possessions. They eat simple meals, wear worn-out clothes, and even live in small, humble houses. Yet, surprisingly, when you look into their eyes, you see a strange warmth and peace. Their words are always gentle, sincere, and every action they take is filled with love and deep concern for those around them. They may be poor by worldly definition, but in the compassionate and wise eyes of the Buddha and in the profound depths of the law of karma, they are precisely the richest people, because they possess a golden heart, a noble soul, always aiming for goodness and ready to share. In this life, the most frightening thing, the biggest worry that we should truly ponder about is not about you lacking money, gold, or luxurious items. Money can come and go. Material possessions can be lost at any time. What is truly terrifying, what can destroy your life from within, is when you lack kindness, lack a heart that knows how to love, to share, to live not only for oneself, but also for others. Because the lack of love, selfishness, and indifference are the root causes leading to all suffering and misfortune. And fortunately, in the profound teachings of the Buddha, there are 5 small things, seemingly incredibly ordinary and simple, that anyone can do. But if poor people, in their deprived circumstances, still diligently preserve and practice these things, then that is a radiant light illuminating the path in the darkness of life. Those are precious seeds of merit which, when you sow them today, will not only bring good fruit in this life, but also spread blessings for many lives to come. Let's explore these 5 profound things together in today's special program. Tip number 1. Maintain filial piety, the root of blessings. Among myriad good deeds, filial piety is supreme. This saying is not only a truth in Buddhism, but also a core value in all cultures, especially East Asian culture. Filial piety towards parents, grandparents, and ancestors is the solid foundation for all blessings in life. It is like a tree. If the roots are firm, then the branches can grow tall, bloom, and bear fruit. Whether you are rich or poor, you can and must be filial to your parents. The only difference lies in the form of expression, but the essence remains the heart. Wealthy people with abundant material conditions can repay their parents with valuable gifts, gold, precious medicines, tall houses, full amenities, or luxurious trips. They can hire caregivers, providing their parents with a comfortable life free from worries. That is a way of repaying with material things, and it is entirely worthy of respect if accompanied by a sincere heart. But what about the poor? The poor do not have the means to buy such luxuries. So, can they repay their parents? Certainly yes, and in fact, their filial piety can be much more sincere and profound. The poor repay their parents with a sincere heart, with daily affectionate inquiries, by spending time with their parents, listening to the stories and confided thoughts of their progenitors. Imagine a hot bowl of rice you personally cooked, placed on the table for your parents after a hard day's work of your own. Or a time you bent down and thoroughly washed a worn-out set of clothes for your frail old mother. Or simply a gentle, sincere question when your father just came home from work. "Father, aren't you tired today? Shall I prepare water for you to wash your face?" That is filial piety with all your heart, with small actions that contain boundless love. That is filial piety with the soul, with presence and the deepest gratitude. The Buddha taught very clearly, when the poor are filial, Heaven and earth are moved and bodhisattvas protect them. This teaching carries a profoundly deep meaning. It shows that the value of filial piety does not lie in the wealth and prosperity you can bring to your parents, but in your sincerity, respect, and unconditional love. When you live filially, you not only create blessings for yourself, but also generate a positive energy that spreads to the universe. Heaven and earth will be moved by your virtuous heart, and bodhisattvas, enlightened beings, will always bless and protect you on your life's path. Because filial piety is the root of blessing. All good things, all good fortune in life originate from filial piety. A filial child will have a solid moral foundation, know how to live for others, and appreciate family values. That will naturally attract good things to them. The poorer one is, the more filial one must be, because filial piety is the root of a virtuous, moral person. In difficult circumstances, when everything seems to be against you, maintaining filial piety is how you maintain your dignity, maintain your inherent goodness. It is not only a duty, but also a path for you to sow the first, most firm seeds of blessing in your life. Filial piety is an investment that never loses, a priceless asset that no one can steal from you. Cherish and nourish it every day. Thing 2. Helping others within your means, a heart higher than money. Don't wait until you're rich to help others. Help from the heart you already have. This is a very important perspective emphasized by the Buddha and many other wise masters. Many people often think that only when they are truly rich, truly abundant, can they do charity, can they help others. They set an invisible barrier, postponing good deeds until an unspecified future. However, compassion and sharing do not require material conditions. They require an open heart and a willingness to help. You don't need to have a lot of money to earn merit, to sow good seeds. Merit is not measured by the amount of money you give, but by the true heart and good intention behind that action. Consider how many opportunities there are in daily life for us to help others without much cost. A handful of rice shared with a hungry person. You are eating your meal and you see a hungry homeless person. A small handful of rice, a simple meal you share can save their day, soothe their hunger, and bring a little human warmth. Its material value is not great, but its humanistic meaning is immense. A seat offered to an elderly person, a pregnant woman, or a disabled person on a bus or train. This is a small act, costing no money, but it demonstrates respect, compassion, and civilized behavior. It brings comfort and safety to the vulnerable, and simultaneously sows the seed of concern in your heart. A timely word of comfort for someone in despair. When someone is immersed in sadness or disappointment, a sincere word of encouragement, a motivating phrase, can be a lifeline pulling them out of the abyss. You don't need money to cheer them up, just a listening ear and understanding. Helping a passerby in need. It could be giving directions to someone lost, helping an old woman carry heavy bags, or picking up a dropped item. These small acts, even if no one knows about them, accumulate merit for you. A friendly smile, an understanding look. Sometimes just your warm smile can brighten someone's gloomy day. All these actions, no matter how small, are great blessings if done with a true heart, without seeking benefit, without expecting return. The purpose of helping is not to show off or to receive something in return, but to spread love, to see that there are still good things in this life. The Buddha taught, "One who helps others in times of poverty will be helped in return in future lives." This is the law of karma. When you sow the seeds of help, of compassion, then at some point, when you face difficulties, other hands will reach out to help you.
It may not be the exact person you helped, but the universe will certainly send you the necessary resources and people. The poorer one is, if they still know how to love others and think of others, then they are going against the current of karmic forces. In deprived circumstances, when you yourself are struggling, if you can still dedicate your heart and effort to caring for and helping others, it demonstrates a noble soul and extraordinary willpower. That means you are sowing good causes amidst countless challenges of life, creating a new path for yourself. Sharing is not about the material value of the gift you give, but about the sincerity and compassionate heart within you. Remember, every good seed you sow, no matter how small, will blossom and bear fruit one day. Dear friends, in the first part of this program, we have together explored 2 of the 5 small but profoundly meaningful things that can transform one's destiny: filial piety and helping others within your means. These are precisely the first steps, the first good seeds that we can sow right now, regardless of circumstances. In the next episode, we will continue to delve into the remaining 3 things: maintaining wholesome speech, upholding trust and living uprightly, and gratitude optimism. These are extremely important keys that help us build a life of peace and inner fulfillment. If you find these shares meaningful and valuable for your life, please don't forget to subscribe to the Mindful Finance channel and click the bell icon to not miss out on our upcoming useful content.